Muito bom, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. It is boa tarde right now, 6:30 p.m. This is a cerveja grande, frio, gelada, gelada.
How is everybody doing?
Boy, do we have some stories to tell you. So we're going live on a Saturday today because the video that's supposed to be out today, not ready. Although I just finished it now and it will be ready for tomorrow. We have had a pretty awesome / hectic couple days. We have a car and we are road tripping. The video you will see tomorrow is us getting the car and driving to Riviera di San Lorenzo. Okay?
Pretty impressive, Steve.
Pronunciation perfecto. Muito bom. Now, we went there, we spent our whole life savings, and we had a good time. So you'll see us, we try not to complain about the price too much because we chose to go there, but really expensive place, really nice, arguably some of the best drone shots I've ever got. Maybe not the best ever, but some really nice drone footage of all the condos, and then the pools, and then the beach, and then the ocean. Riviera di San Lorenzo is a gated community, but it's not a gated city. It has a gas station in there, it's got a mall, it's got grocery stores, it's got everything you need. So it's like a resort, but you live there. So we've already got 100 people in the chat, that's pretty good. We might not go live too long because we have, since Riviera di San Lorenzo, we have come to what I can only describe is the middle of nowhere. We are in Minas Gerais, aka the friendliest people in Brazil, so I'm told.
How can you say, I want to learn how to say in the middle of nowhere in Brazil in Portuguese. Because
Florin,
we learned how to say it in Romanian.
It's a little bit lost in translation, but it's pretty rough, but we do know it in Romanian. Florin with a gift, and Last Watch Canada, back in the memberships. Mayo donada. Mayo donada. It's kind of similar.
Obrigado.
Mayo,
Mayo?
like mayonnaise.
Can you put it here? I cannot read.
Mayo, like mayonnaise, okay. Dough, like do. Or like dough, like pizza dough. Okay. Mayo donada.
Mayo donada.
So we are in Mayo donada.
We are no mayo donada.
Yeah, we are in Mayo donada. And the thing about Mayo donada here in Minas is the restaurants don't open until 7:30. So at 7:30, I think we're gonna have to leave the live stream and get some food because right now we are hungry and we're thinking, like 2 hours ago, we're like, oh, let's get some food. And there's nowhere to eat.
Well, you can go to the center.
We can go far to the center of the city, but there's restaurants right across the street from us, only open at 7:30. Zaki says he's eating chicken karahi. Oh, I would love some chicken karahi right now.
Zaki's recipe is top notch.
By the way,
I need to make that
my dad says he needs a close-up of Jean. My dad has been commenting that he misses Jean.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Look
baby
at
Jean.
You miss
Say hi to
Gramps?
Gramps. Hey, Gramps. Say hello, Gramps.
Yeah.
Say hello, Grampy.
Hi.
If you notice something different about Jean, you are right. She today, for the first time in her young life, mark the calendar, January 25th was the first consumption of a banana.
Something that's not milk.
Something that's not milk. Baby Jean,
For solids, is a Brazilian banana.
she didn't really eat the banana. She kind of sucked the banana as if it was a bottle, like.
Yeah.
But definitely banana went in her mouth. I bet you it went down her throat, and this is a banana eating baby standing here right before your eyes. Thank you, Last Watch Canada. Membership.
Oh, wow.
Membership. Oh, Bruno is here. I gotta talk to you, Bruno. We were thinking of going to Curitiba. We let you know that we might come on Sunday. I think we cannot anymore. We're not sure, but we had a heck of a drive. So let's continue our story.
Yeah.
We left Riviera do San Lorenzo, and we were with high spirits because it's 4 hours to this place we are in now, Mayo donada, which is called Santa Rio
No.
Sapucaí.
Santa Rita do Sapucaí.
Santa Rita do Sapucaí. Okay. So on the GPS it said 4 hours. Now, for me, 4 hours is going to be 5 hours because we are driving with precious cargo, the baby. Also, our car is Fiat Mobi. It's the smallest car on the road. Ivana is sitting on top of the back tires, and then right behind Ivana's head is the back hatchback. Really small car. And the roads on this particular journey were not the best roads ever, a lot of big trucks. So we figured it would take 5 hours. Now, unfortunately, right in the middle of a construction zone, a huge truck broke down. So from 3 lanes, we went down to 1 lane, which added like 2 hours to our trip. Meaning, yesterday we drove 7 hours in a Fiat Mobi.
Yeah,
With crying
7 hours.
baby. It was 7 hours is already too long for me to drive, but when you're expecting 4, maybe 5, and it goes to 7, it was like, we got here and we were like, I'm so sick of this car.
We were planning to drive from here to Curitiba, which is about 8 to 9 hours.
Yes.
But with us driving, it might be like 15 hours.
It's gonna be, we figured out that, so our plan was to stay here for a few days and then go to Curitiba, but we're like, man, it's gonna be like 8 or 9 hours, and then we're gonna have to break it in half. Maybe we'll break it in 3 parts, and then next thing you know, we just thought it's gonna be too hard. So our plan was to go see Bruno Segretti. You see in the chat with the green name. He's got a cafe kind of on the way. We're gonna go stop into his cafe, but we're like, man, to commit to another huge drive, basically instead, we'd rather just stay a few more days in Minas and try to find some more vlogs over here because 7 hours in a Fiat Mobi with a 5-month-old baby on Brazilian highway was rough. The good news is the Fiat Mobi has very good air conditioning, so it wasn't so bad. It wasn't like it was hot, but it was nice and cold, but it was like, oh my gosh. We got more members coming in. Thanks for joining, everybody. Portuguese in your mouth is like music. Thanks, Florence. See, I'm like muito bom. You are in my city. There will be a carnival party today in the city square. We should go to that.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go to that. That sounds great. Price of fuel there, something like 5 and change.
Square. Is it free? Like open to everyone?
City Square, I think it's open.
Yeah. That will be put in our vlog, no?
Yeah, we'll put it in the vlog.
Yeah.
We'll go there and make some video.
Yeah. What time? What time does it start?
Maybe soon.
I don't know.
Why a Mobi and why not exchange something for more comfy? Yeah, we got the Mobi because it's the cheapest one. We figured we're doing short drives only. We could have done a little bit better. Donation. We could have got a little bit more of a fancy car. Our budget was not that tight. The Mobi is 25 American bucks per day, which is pretty cheap. Boom. You guys should check out. Thank you for the donation, Marcio. Thank you for the donation. We should have a goal. YouTube always says make a goal. They always say you should do a goal. Okay, 10 super chats in the next 1 hour. Okay, 45 minutes even. And we're gonna do bonus midweek live. YouTube always says do a goal, it will make more money for you. And after we went to Riviera G San Lorenzo, we need some extra money because that place, donation. And see how smart I am? I waited for the donation, and then after the donation, I set the goal. Oh, very sneaky guy. Okay, hold on.
Muito obrigada.
Muito obrigada. Okay, Marcio. Now, how would you say Marcio with the accent on the first A? Marcio.
Marcio.
Man, I don't know. You guys should check out Ingoting Park near Bitim, Minas Gerais. It's a huge natural park dotted with contemporary art galleries. Even for those who don't get art, it's a must. We've heard about this before because I am definitely someone who doesn't get art. And I think my first response when I heard about it was, I'm not an art person. And immediately they said, no, this is good for people who don't like art also. If we have time, we'll go there because we are looking for more vlogs. Our hope is to go back to Canada with a few extra vlogs filmed so we can have some more Brazilian stuff. We don't want to go back to Canada and...
Maybe do extra live instead of upload videos.
We could push more lives. We could push more lives.
Yeah.
Lives are going pretty well. And thank you so much, Thales Eugenio. Thank you very much. Appreciate all you guys. I'll try to keep up with the comments, but I am tired. Today we went to a coffee plantation. You'll see that video coming soon. We made a friend over here named Lucas, who is muito bom. Lucas and his wife. I forgot his wife's name. Paula. Lovely people. We had some beers with them last night. We went to a coffee plantation this morning. We went up the top of the hill in the back of the pickup truck. Baby Jean was in the back of a pickup truck, bouncing along. And she wasn't even that... I think the only thing she was uncomfortable was the heat. If you notice Baby
Yeah,
Jean's
yeah.
skin, if Baby Jean's skin is a bit pink, it's a bit suntan. You see? Her legs are a bit red. So she's getting, hopefully, a tan. We're still, fingers crossed, that Baby Jean will have Ivana's skin tone. Because we are not trying to have...
Do you see yourself, girl?
Oh my god, that's you!
Who is that?
You're on the live stream!
Who is that?
Oh my gosh! Baby
Who is
Jean!
that?
Baby Jean! Baby Jean!
That's you.
Ooh. Are you shocked? You're shocked. You look
That's
shocked.
you.
You look so shocked. What a cute baby. Honestly, I feel like every person thinks their baby, their own child is cute, but when it comes to Jean, she is, wow, so cute. Daniel Chavez, like to see you. Thank you so much. Appreciate.
Muito
Appreciate. Appreciate. Yo, this goal is gonna happen. We're killing it right now. And Florin with a membership. Thank you, muito bom. Luis, Rogerio, Oliveira. I think I remember some of these names from before. You guys are long-term subscribers, and we appreciate it. Another donation,
Hey,
and even
from our favorite unicorn.
what? Our favorite unicorn coming
From
in.
Denver.
Look at all these super chats. You guys are the best. Muito obrigada, Saúde, Norok, and Jiveli.
Thank you.
I really love you, couple. Oh, thank you, Carlos. Heart. Thanks for visiting my country. Enjoy the weather over there since it's been miserable here in Toronto. It's amazing how many people, especially in Minas, have been to Toronto, have lived in Toronto, have been to New York, have lived in New York, somewhere in the States, Boston, whatever. So we've met more than a few people and actually been talking about Toronto with them. They're so nice. Brazilian people, they're like, Toronto's a great city. I love it over there. And I'm like, how do you like the weather? Like, I hate the weather. It's terrible. Especially this time of year, January, February is the worst for the weather. December, to be fair, is shorter days. But the thing about December is you get Christmas and you get holidays, you get New Year's. January and February is a bit of a grind in Canada. For me, it was.
Yeah.
Florin. Jean, making herself heard on the vlog.
Hi. You
Making
wanna
her
say something,
presence
girl?
felt.
Wanna say something, girl?
She definitely sees herself. She seems to be looking at herself.
Oh yeah.
Jeannie, baby.
Is that you?
Jeannie, baby. What a sweet girl. Like I say, we had her up at the top of a coffee plantation today. Very well behaved, made a bunch of friends with Lucas and Paula. Well, that's great. My dad says grind. You're absolutely right. Yeah, January, February is just like get through it. It does make summer a little bit more awesome. Like when spring starts happening, there is a sensation of like, man, I'm so happy it's spring. Whereas if you live somewhere it's warm all the time, maybe you don't notice the spring so much. Like maybe there's a got it, Gene. And Zachy says just adding to the noise. Ba-ding, ba-ding, ba-ding. Good job, Zachy. Appreciate you. Hi, JetLag. Happy to see you in Minas. I have been your fan for 3 years now. Boom. Since my days in Africa. Wow. I live in Divinopolis City, Minas Gerais. Please hit me online if you ever plan to visit. Thank you, Chinwuba. I'm the worst pronunciation ever, but thank you very much for your comment. It was very kind. We are cruising at over 200 in the chat. The donations are coming in, and life is good in Minas. Can I click here and make the exposure a little better? No, it looks like the sun out there is so bright, but it's actually like going down. It's just nice out there. You can look, if I can get the camera. There you go. Bit of a mountain view. You see the blue sky there. Actually, a nice view behind us. Minas is the best state. Finish the sentence, Ivana. Minas is the best state
In the world.
in the world. I was thinking it was going to say in Brazil, but it says in the world.
In the
I
world.
like that. Funny. I feel the same about the heat in Brazil. Gotta get through January and February. True. No country has perfect weather. So in Brazil, maybe January and February is a grind. 12-hour live stream-a-thon when back in Canada. Oh boy. 12-hour live stream at some point is just gonna be me like washing my hands, doing dishes, you know what I mean, on the computer silently. There's gonna be some silent parts.
There's only gonna be 3 people watching.
Yeah, 3 people watching. You know I can talk a lot, but I can't talk for 12 hours. Have you tried authentic pão de queijo there in Minas? We have not tried yet. We have tried something called full bread, which is basically, yeah, that a girl.
Yeah.
Good one. Good fart noise. Do it again. Do it again, Gene.
Say, I had bananas.
Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you do it? Another great story told by Baby Jean. I think she's just trying to talk, but she doesn't know any words, so she only has a few sounds. Can you do? Jean is awesome, baby. I'm so happy.
Some places.
So places for you guys to visit near Santa Rita do Sapucai, San Lorenzo. We were there.
I think it's a mountain one.
Different one. Serra de Mantiqueira, Monte Verde. Quick, Ivana, translate. Monte Verde.
Green Mountain.
No. Mountain is Serra.
What's Monte?
Monte? I don't know.
It's mountain.
Maybe it's mountain. Green Mountain. Poços de Caldas. Translate Poços de Caldas. Pots and cauldrons. Come on, Ivana.
Sounds like food, to be honest.
Sounds like a restaurant. Poços de Caldas. Thank you for your recommendations. We will look into them. We do have a friend here in Sapucai who's kind of guiding us. So we will, mountain is montaña. So what the heck is Ceja? I thought Ceja was related to Spanish Sierra, which was... Ivana is right. All right. Hello from Paraná. We were hoping to go to Paraná, but we might not anymore. Here in Minas, there is the capital of Cachaça, which is located in Salinas. I'm sorry, I thought ubatuba was the local Brazilian version of YouTube. It does sound like that.
Yeah.
I'm watching ubatuba. Huh? I beg your pardon? Ceja is mountain range. Monte is hill. Monte is hill. Ceja is a set of mountains or mountain range. Okay. I thought Ceja was related to Spanish Sierra. I think that's right. But Sierra is a more than one mountain. True fact. I'm learning. Oh, Ceja means ridge. Okay, yeah. That's what I mean. Got it. Cheers, everybody. Going for 250 in the chat. Are you still going to Ubatuba and Curitiba? So our first plan was Ubatuba. We canceled it for Curitiba. And then I think we're going to cancel that and just stay here. We are not having the best experience in our tiny car driving long distances with the baby. So we might still do Curitiba because it would be nice. So highly recommended. And we think we got a lot of vlogging opportunity there. But from here to Curitiba is like 9 hours drive. Yeah. Which for me is going to be 10 or 11. Plus we got to stop with the baby and stuff. It's going to be basically 2 days of 6 hours probably. Like 12 hours total. So 2 times 6 back to back is going to be a bit much for us. A bit of a grind. So we might just stay up here in Mio do Nada. You would really love Curitiba. I know. Everyone says that. That's why I want to go. I think we should be in Brazil once every 4 months. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about that?
Sure.
Every 4 months we come back to Brazil.
Or just during the winter. In Canadian winter.
Or just Canadian winter, 2 months. From after Christmas in Canada, we go to Brazil for 2 months.
Yeah.
But the problem is that's the hottest time of the year. January, February. But it's not that bad. True. Oh, happy Saturday, Jet Fam from Golden Diamonds. Member for 18 months. Thank you very much for joining. NFL predictions tomorrow. I don't have any predictions, but I do hope that the Buffalo Bills go to the Super Bowl. Buffalo is sort of the home team for Toronto. So I would cheer for Buffalo now that the Cowboys are bad and have always been bad. I got to know my country through your channel. Thank you very much for the videos about São Paulo. Those ones are the best ones. Thank you for your donation, Alexi. We really appreciate it.
So you like our São Paulo videos?
São Paulo videos, good. It's one of our favorite cities.
This is the magical thing.
Visit the city São Tomé de Letras. Yeah, we heard about São Tomé de Letras. São Tomé is St. Thomas.
Yeah.
Okay, St. Thomas de Letras. They say it's a mystical place where everybody believes in ghosts, everybody's seen ghosts. That could be a good video opportunity too. Searching for a ghost in Brazil. Ghost hunting.
Or aliens.
I'm ready for aliens. What I always ask people, you guys can vote in the chat. This is my #1 conversation starter. Whenever I'm in some kind of party or some kind of dinner party, when people are drinking beer and talking, this is my #1 conversation starter. What's more likely? Aliens or ghosts? Everybody answer the question. Don't say neither. Don't say both. I need you to choose the most likely answer. Which one is more likely to be real? Intergalactic space aliens or interdimensional floating ghosts? Let's see what the chat has to say. So far, we got 2 for aliens. Aliens 100%. Aliens again. Corridor says leprechauns. Aliens. Everyone with aliens. Oh, it's almost unanimous. Aliens. Wow. Oh, got some ghosts coming in. Florence says pirates. Okay, didn't understand the question. Aliens. My dad says aliens times 2. Alex says weed and mushrooms. Okay, if you do that, probably see both. Aliens. Laura M with the big alien head. So pretty much. Ooh, Rasfa says they might be one and the same. Ooh, bum 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 bum. Can't wait till you come in Serbia to meet Jean. Oh yes, we're coming one day. Unicorn. Baby Jean.
Thank you.
Ivana was saying today, and she's so right. She goes, Baby Jean is so. We're so lucky to have a baby like this for what we're trying to do. Baby Jean is travel ready. Doesn't argue. Doesn't complain. Doesn't cry. Just a sweet little baby Jean. Yeah, baby Jean. Yeah, that's you. You're baby Jean. Just great. Everyone is spamming Florianopolis in the chat.
Oh.
Or somebody is at least. Florianopolis. It's amazing that aliens was almost unanimous. Not a lot of ghost believers. Not a lot of people from St. Thomas de Letras. Because I think over there, they're ghost people. You know?
And aliens.
And aliens too, I guess. Oh, hope you're having fun. Definitely am. Try Circuito das Aguas in the countryside of Sao Paulo. Where's the mouse? I'm using the keypad like a dork. Here we go. Very nice cities with lots of nature and waterfalls. Give a heart. San Tome is an alien thing. Aliens and a secret way to Machu Picchu. Yeah, Tamara, that's what we heard. Tamara. Evidently, there's a tunnel going from there in Brazil all the way to Machu Picchu. Some ancient tunnel. Seems like it's not true, but it seems like it would be fun to hunt for. My favorite starter is, have you ever wondered when you pop bubble wrap, you breathe the air from China that was in the bubble? That's a good one, Marcio. I'm going to use that. Right? When you pop bubble wrap, you're getting Chinese air.
Is it made out in China?
Probably. Wow, maybe we're stealing all the air from over there. That is really something. Good one. Good one. Varginha is a city in Minas famous for alien incident. Now here's another question. Be honest, guys. Do you believe in aliens? Second question. Not which is more likely, but do you believe in aliens? Because I don't say I believe, but I think I want to believe. It sounds exciting.
And people who wrote aliens, they believe in aliens.
Well, no, that question was which is more likely. They could say aliens are more likely, but both of them are no. See what I mean? More than 200 viewers. You guys are truly famous. The only place we put these kind of numbers up is Brazil and Romania. Other than that, it's like 40 people, and it's just me talking to myself, mostly.
China was good.
China was good for live stream too.
Yeah.
China was also good.
And Malaysia.
True. Malaysia was, but not that much. The most we ever did in one live stream, believe it or not, we had 1,000 people, and I felt like I was a famous person in the whole world. That was in Romania. Okay, aliens are not like in the movie, says Florin. Okay, please explain more. For the second time, Carla says, aliens are real. Them coming here is another story. Carla is in the camp that aliens exist, but we never saw them. Or they're not coming here, at least. I don't believe in aliens. I believe in intelligent life in a faraway planet. Okay, kind of similar to what Carla's saying. I mean, they probably exist, but not near us. This is the dominant opinion so far. Aliens are out there, but they're not coming here. Hello, Stephen Ivana. Hello. The universe is huge. That's true. I'm from a city nearby Virginia, and everybody I know knows someone who supposedly saw an alien. I wish I saw some aliens in my life. I saw 0 aliens. I saw 0 ghosts. It's just been me and my thoughts from day one. You know? I think I might turn the light on. It's dark in here, no?
Yeah, sure.
It's getting dark out there, guys. Jeez Louise. Okay, one second. Light, camera, action.
Sun is going down.
Yeah.
Another recommendation for Pozos de Cabras. Jean is participating in the live talk so much. Yes, Jean?
Yeah, she's got lots to say.
Yeah, what did you do today, Jean? I went on the back of a truck going up the mountain or the hill. Yeah.
Baby Jean, do 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 do. Baby Jean, do 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 do. Baby Jean, do 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 do. Baby Jean. Baby Jean, do 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 do. Baby Jean, do 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 do. Baby Jean, do 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 do. Baby Jean. Good one, Jean. They were laughing at that. Sometimes, like, put it this way: we were driving, whatever, 7 hours to get to here, and somewhere along the way we had to stop to go to the bathroom and stretch our legs. And I got out of the car, my driver's seat, went around back to where Jean was strapped in her car seat, opened the door, looked at her, and she looked at me and just started smiling because I hadn't seen her face in like hours from driving. And when she saw me, she started smiling, and I thought, oh, my daughter is an angel. Just nice. My dad is missing Jean. Okay, Dad coming home soon. I guess we got like a week, no?
Yeah.
So you'll see Jean coming home soon. Then we'll be on the road trip. You'll see lots of Jean. Jeannie baby. Minas Gerais is a country inside Brazil. Okay. Baby Jean is such a good girl. You are really lucky. True. Sorry to be annoying, but you need to visit Inyoting. Everyone's saying that. Maybe we should go.
That's in Belo Horizonte.
Steve, you asked for Ivana's marriage in Ouro Preto. Are you planning to go there? We could go there and renew our vows, Ivana. Or not. The universe is expanding at incredible speed, says Unicorn. And the farther galaxies are moving even further away from us. It is simply impossible to believe that some form of life does not exist out there. So, Unicorn says, not only are there aliens, she says it's impossible for no aliens. That's a guarantee. That's a guaranteed alien. To be a true Brazilian, your bus needs a pool and a churrascaria. I wish we had a bit of a... We do have a little propane stove in the back, but we can't carry the propane stove and the charcoal stove. Too much. So we just got the propane. Propena. Inyoting would be a great video. We should do Inyoting. Is it close by to us?
It's in Belo Horizonte.
Oh, that's far. Darn. Might not happen. We're not really into driving. We kind of screwed up getting a Fiat Mobi. It's a tiny little buzz box. When you hit a puddle, it feels like you're gonna flip over. It's a little buzz box. It does go pretty good for city driving, but for long highway stretches, it's okay. Only okay. Hey, from Dublin, Guillermo. We got a Brazilian flag, an Irish flag, and a Canadian flag. Nice. Forget about the aliens. Palmeiras has a game today at 8:30. Nice. What about Rings of Power, Steve and Ivana? Are you enjoying it? What do you guys enjoy in this TV show? I've already been through all of Rings of Power. I thought it was such a good show. Evidently, the community of Lord of the Rings, they hate this show. They think it's so bad. I don't know why they think that. The way it looks, our old apartment had a big screen TV. The way it looks is so beautiful. The CGI is so good. I mean, they showed like two people, their costumes and makeup so good, and they're walking along like a castle ledge or something, and behind them is like this huge landscape with the castles popping up and the flags blowing in the wind and some kind of animals, and it's all CGI, but it looks, if you look real close you can see it's fake, but if you just let your eyes glaze over it, it's such a beautiful show. Rings of Power I think is so great, but I went on to the Reddit webpage of Lord of the Rings and they all hate it. I think people don't like it because the author didn't write that story. They took his characters and made a new story. But the story they made is good, and it all weaves together. I was into it. I was a big fan. We watched it in 2 weeks. We watched the whole show because it was good. For me, at least. I see a churrascaria in the back, yes. Where's the picanha? Oh, muito bad. No, so I always say muito bom. How do you say muito bad? Muito mal?
What's that?
I don't know. I'm asking. I gotta say muito bad sometimes because no picanha over here. Hey, Steve, I better comment on your last video. When are you... Oh, I saw your comment. When are you going to bring your parents to Brazil? Always invited them. They are very nervous. We were talking about this last night. When you tell people you're going to São Paulo, most people in Canada, they think it's dangerous. They think it's scary and get in trouble. I looked at the murder rate of São Paulo. It's lower than so many American cities. It's way lower than New Orleans. It's way lower than Chicago. It's way lower than Houston, Texas. The murder rate in São Paulo is slightly above Dallas, Texas. So if I told my parents I was going to Dallas, Texas, they'd be like, have a great time. Telling them to go to São Paulo, they're like, oh, it's dangerous. It's like not that much. So it's just perception. I think a lot of Canadian people, they are thinking of Brazil like danger and they're just thinking like, oh my gosh, Brazil, you're gonna get shot or something. Anyway, my parents probably will never come to Brazil, would be my guess. Although the invitation stands, and if they're coming, I will purchase their flight tickets tomorrow. Did you go to Floripa again? I wish. I think Floripa is my favorite place in Brazil, honestly. Baja de Lagoa in Floripa. Amazing. Come to Brasilia. It's an unusual spot for foreigners. We've got lots of recommendations for Brasilia too. We thought about going there this time. We chose São Paulo because of direct flight was the really deciding factor. Very bad is muito ruim. Am I saying it right? Ruim. Because the M is like a ruim. Muito ruim. By the way, entire beer logo in one piece, no rips. Okay? How you like that? That's because I got sophisticated fingers. Oh, it's like an H, right? Ruim, ruim. Muito ruim. Muito ruim. Got it. More like an H sound.
Please say hello to my daughter, Sarah. She's only 4.
Wow! Shout out to Sarah Moises. Thanks for watching, Sarah Moises. This one's for you. Big fan. Shout out to Sarah Moises. She's only 4 and a huge fan of your videos. Please come to Curitiba. We were thinking of Curitiba. We really wanted to go, but as I've said about 1,000 times now, sorry for keep repeating myself, but we should really go, right? Shoot! Maybe Monday we just push it, and one day I just drive 12 hours in one day, and then I have a breakdown, and then I cry, and then we all fall apart, and then we make it halfway. Dang. Curitiba is the right move. We actually considered, we looked into parking the car and flying to Curitiba. We're like, we should go to Curitiba. But it's hard to say. Sao Paulo has its problems, but it's an amazing city. Just like everywhere else. Don't be silly and know where to avoid. Exactly. Chicago is a great example because people, first of all, Chicago is very close to Toronto. It's not far away. Chicago is incredibly murderous. But it's all in one area. So you just don't go there and you have a great time in Chicago. And most people in Canada are not like, you're going to Chicago, that's dangerous. So it's perception. Good, it's not just my parents that think the world is such a dangerous place. I have to remind them they live in America, from Nick. First of all, shout out to Nick K. Second of all, exactly. It's hard to communicate on this idea because it's all opinion and it's all feeling and it's all anecdotal. That's why you can just do crime rate or murder rate. It's these are the stats. Maybe it's more convincing for people. Because if I say, man, I go to Brazil and I walk down the street and I feel safe and fine, it doesn't convince them. They're like, yeah, sure. If you say, this is the murder rate, this is the murder rate where you live. See how similar it is? Then maybe that can be more convincing. But Nick, you're right. I hear you, man. Hello, beautiful family from New York. Shout out. Yo, what's up from Fact Frenzy? Shout out.
Someone is from a tip for your lenses. Oh, yeah. That's a nice place.
Nordeste?
Lenses.
Lenses.
Lenses Maranhenses. In the north.
The thing about Brazil is too big. We can't just go here to there and everywhere because it's a big place. There are places in São Paulo, Nordeste. I'm sorry about your parents' perception. Hope they can come someday. I hope they can come too. If I brought my parents though, the thing is this, I would want to bring them to Rio, which is more dangerous. But Rio is so worth seeing. Rio is amazing. Just the view from Sugarloaf is wow, what a place to look at. Yeah, it's an image of Brazil being unsafe everywhere. I think so. Why don't you go to the best city in Brazil? Curitiba. Have you guys went to Fogo de Chão this time? Yes, we went to Fogo de Chão. We will say thank you to Nanny G and Mechji for buying everything. They paid for us. So we got Fogo de Chão, we got caipirinhas, we got the dessert. No, I'm kidding. But we did go to Fogo de Chão. And pro tip, when you go to Fogo de Chão, que picanha, obviously, but noble picanha. We should ask the guy at the butcher if noble picanha. What is noble picanha? It's basically the same as a picanha, it's just smaller, and it is better. You know it's really punk to drink a 600 ml bottle of beer by the bottle. Yeah, I'm punk, dude. I'm rebel. The problem is the bottom part is not that cold. It's gotta really slam it to get you cold. But anyway. Serbia is currently experiencing student and citizen protests, the largest since '68. We hope to overthrow our dictator-like president. Oh gosh. We'll keep our fingers crossed for you, Unicorn. I have seen some images on the internet where it's like, it looks like tens of thousands of people, maybe even more, hundreds of thousands. It's all in the streets. So keep your fingers crossed. I will. The best churrascaria in Sao Paulo is called Barbacoa. More expensive though. Yeah, it is expensive, but it's kind of worth it because you don't want to go to a place to eat a bunch of meat and have it be cheap. Cheap meat is not really what you're going for. It should be kind of expensive. Hundreds of thousands of people for sure, says Unicorn. Yeah, wow. Well, they are a safe city right now. True. Santa Rita do Sapucaí is safe. It feels safe. Actually, it was very funny because we were in Riviera di San Lorenzo and it was very expensive and the beach was very quiet. I made some comments saying I've never been on a Brazilian beach like this because there was no futebol, there was no music, there was just like people sitting, right? So anyway, we went to the next town outside of Riviera di San Lorenzo, which is called Bertioga. Bertioga has a beach there. Right on the beach is a skate park with graffiti on it, and the kids are skating. People playing futebol, people playing music. And I was about to say, this beach is so good. This is better. And then the next thing we see is people getting arrested right there, and I'm like, and like the cops like, and I'm like, oh shit. So it was like a funny part of the video where it's like, I didn't film the cops for sure, but it was just like a, it was just like a funny moment of, I see why people go to Riviera di San Lorenzo, 100% safe. Cameras and everything, metal detectors at the door and everything, so it was safe. Mom says hi, can't seem to join. My mom is on a trip right now, I believe, right? Yeah. My mom is on a cruise. She's probably drunk. No, I'm kidding, but my mom was on a cruise in the Caribbean. I forgot where her cruise is going, but shout out to my mom. Florin with the right symbol. Florin puts in the mom going, eh. My mom can't seem to join. Evidently on the cruise they give you like a certain number of gigabytes or something like that, or even minutes on the internet. I think it is. So anyway, shout out to my mom. I'm sure when she gets back, she'll watch every video, every live stream. She will watch every minute of our content. Talk about supportive. I am from Salvador, Bahia, and I moved to Curitiba 2 years ago. I dared to live in São Paulo for 2 months, but I couldn't handle it. I returned to Curitiba and I felt so much better. True. We have Brazilian friends who are in São Paulo, and hold on, Jean intermission. What you got, girl? Hey, baby Jean, do 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 do, baby Jean, do 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 do, big smile, do 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 do, cute girl. What a sweetie, do 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 do, what a sweetie, do 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 do. She ate a banana. Okay, we have friends who. So in São Paulo, they have an app which is like Uber, except the car is bulletproof. And it's called Rhino. And so we have friends who we chill with them and they're like, okay, I'm like, okay, we're going back now. We're gonna take an Uber. And they're like, do you want a Rhino? It's more safe. I'm like, you gotta understand, I walk the streets with a baby in my arms. Like it's not, you can't be bulletproof over there. It's not so dangerous, I think. But yeah, some Brazilians are, they have very, different mindset. Some people are more like, this is fine, let's go for it. And they actually love São Paulo, and some people are more like, this is a bit rough, we should be, cautious.
Depends where you walk around.
Depends where you walk around, depends if you had a bad experience. Probably if you were young and had a bad experience, got robbed or something, that might change your whole mindset for years, So it depends what you go through.
That's everything. Like the news here in Brazil.
Oh yeah, don't watch the news.
Robbery.
Don't watch the news in Brazil. It's all about, this guy was just getting into his car and then someone pulled a gun on him. And you're like, oh God. Although in Canada, it's the same thing. It's not pull a gun on the guy, it's stole the car. They're carjackers all the time in Canada.
Oh yeah, but it's not like so scary.
But it's not so, it's a bit
They
different.
don't pull a gun.
It's not about personal violence, it's about I'm taking your property, you know? Yeah, it is what it is. It's always, every time we come to Brazil, we're always gonna end up talking about safety and perception. That's the two things you always talk about in Brazil, right? Is it safe and why is the perception so bad? I'm 40 years old, I never got robbed in São Paulo. Right. Invite your parents to Santa Catarina, Camboriú, one of the safe places to start. True. I mean, it's so the beaches in Brazil are just the best because everyone lives there. A lot of other places, like Philippines, is known for great beaches, but it's just like a beach in the middle of nowhere. So beautiful, palm trees, green, turquoise water, but it's just a beach on an island. You know? In Brazil, it's like this is a city, everyone does work, and right beside it is the beach.
Great.
Amazing. Welcome back from BS. Shout out. Minas Gerais as a whole is pretty safe. Only the big cities are a little bit thicker, but not as São Paulo or Rio. You have to be mindful of your surroundings. Also, I think a huge thing for us, Ivana and I, we're never out after midnight, not even after 10 p.m. even. I think a lot of things go down once the sun goes down. You know? The difference between crime in Brazil versus Canada is it happens in better weather in Brazil. True. At least you get robbed in the sunshine. Imagine getting robbed in the snow. Come on, that'd be brutal. That'd be funny. The rest is the same. The difference in the crime is one is in better weather. That's funny. That's a good joke. Santa Rita do Sapucaí is known as the Electronics Valley. True. Here in the largest telecommunications university in Latin America, Inatel. We drove through Inatel today. We will mention that in our upcoming vlog. Our friend is from here, born and raised, Lucas, and he was giving us a good tour. So tomorrow, I think we're gonna set out and try to finish today's vlog. My dad likes Zaki's joke. It's very funny. The difference between crime in Brazil and Canada is at least it happens in better weather. That's great. Brazil does allow you to do more day activities and then go home when it's dark. True. That's our strategy. We don't stay out late. I like to drink beers, but I don't stay out late drink beers because it's just too. I wouldn't feel comfortable. I would stop drinking and be like nervous. A couple times I stayed out late was with a local. Like one time we stayed out till like midnight with Dunga. We go to the samba party. It's inside where everyone's doing samba and they're playing music, like a live music samba party. We do it and we go back. But we don't go wandering around having beers late at night. That's just like I wouldn't feel comfortable. Is 3,000 euros enough to live in Brazil? I think you mean 3,000 euros a month. I would say definitely. For sure.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's like 5,000 Canadian. Oh, definitely. Which city is safe? I love beach and walkable cities. Well, the chat can help you. Nasir. I would say Curitiba, isn't that? Is Curitiba on the water?
Question? No.
Which city is safe? I like beaches and walkable cities.
Probably Floripa.
Oh, Floripa would be a good choice. Or Pacific?
Well,
The only thing is not as safe. So probably Floripa would be a great option for you. 3,000 euros, you can spend a lot of time in Brazil. Might stay for 2 or 3 months. Yeah, if you only have 3,000 euros as one chunk, you could do 2 or 3 months easy. If you're earning 3,000 euros a month, you can be set. Floripa would be the best recommendation. Hey, Steven, Ivana, and Baby Jean here from São Paulo, from Palmarista Oficial. Cheers. Muito bom. Muito bom.
oh yeah.
Floripa is known for being the city of digital nomads. If you don't come to the UK while Baby Jean is in her super cute phase, I'm gonna unsubscribe. Lucky for us, Zaki, Baby Jean has promised to be super cute for 10 years. So we got time.
Or more.
Or more. 35 years, really. Oh, you are super cute. Today we were in the coffee shop having a coffee in the morning, and the waitress was so nice. She comes to me, her English is not so good, but I'm with Luke and he's translating, and she's got hand sanitizer and she's washing her hands. She's like, my hands are clean. Can I please, is it okay if I go talk to your baby? Your baby's so cute. And I'm like, of course, like, definitely. She's like cleaning her hands, right? So she came over and she's with Jean, like, oh, hey, baby, hey, peekaboo. It was so great to watch. I was like, wow, our daughter is really a sweetie pie. You shouldn't leave Brazil before experiencing Carnival. We did Carnival in Salvador. Especially in Recife, in Olinda. There are blocks for children, you can take Baby Jean. We would do Carnival again. We did it in Salvador, and we went straight into the pipoca, and it was overwhelming, but it was pretty fun. I like the idea, the way they do the big truck with the music on top and the huge speakers and the confetti. I mean, it's such a good party. And you just stay in one spot and trucks are going by. You know? It's pretty great. It is a fun party. Although I wouldn't do Pipoca again. That was more just like one time. Steve, are you putting sunscreen on your head? The sun is no joke. I have some sun, you can see. Tan. Look at the tan. See that tan? But my head is pretty good. Little tiny bit red, but I've been wearing sunscreen and I'm wearing a hat more often. But I won't get a sunburn. I won't get like peeling skin. It's so uncomfortable, and it's more for like the under 20s to do that. YouTuber tuba in ubatuba. Ubatuba. Tongue twister. What made you come to Santa Rita? I can't believe you're in my city. Actually, probably our friend. He reached out and said, I'm from here, I'll be here, let's go around and do it. And we were like, done deal. So now we're here. 3,000 euros is like 18,000 reais. So it's a good amount of money to live, depends on your lifestyle, of course. If you go to Fogo de Chão every day, you run out of money. Right? How did you find the country compared to your first trip 2 years ago? So we talked about this in a video. Especially in São Paulo, it's so much cleaner and more organized and better. Now keep in mind, when we first came, it was December 2021. So COVID was still ending, kind of winding down, but the effects of COVID were still being felt. So what I mean is, when we first got here in December 2021, there was so many tents of homeless people. Like whole areas would just be like, the whole side of the street, it was like, oh, you can't walk there, it's all homeless people. You just walk across the street and go around. So when we first got to São Paulo, this trip, we were like, wow, what a change. In some of the places, we remember the exact location was a encampment, and now it's like children riding bicycles on ramps with helmets on and like music, some kind of community event. It was like, wow, what a change. So the country is the same in terms of like, the people are so friendly and the music is so good and the cervejas are so cold. Oh baby. But it's just cleaner and better. Is it time to end the live stream, Gene? Oh, you're happy again. Oh, that was just
almost 1 hour.
That was just a pick me up mama scream, wasn't it? Yeah, baby Gene, you're so cool. Super cool. Super cool.
Say hello.
Hello, baby Gene.
Yeah. Give them kisses. Beijos.
Show them how you blow bubbles. You're so good. They're gonna love it if you do it, Gene. You're so good at it. Hey, Gene. Can you do it? Oh, I thought you were gonna do it. I thought you were gonna do it.
She's looking at herself. Is that you, Gene? Who is that?
Gene.
Who is that?
Can you do it? Can you do it? So close. She can do it. The thing is, when she does it, she just pours saliva all over her shirt. It's really a wet affair. We usually put a bib on her. She just, but it's very funny to watch. Teacher Fernando Enrique, welcome to the Jet Fam.
Thanks, Teacher Fernando.
Gene was the newest member to the Jet Fam, but now it's Fernando. I'm back, guys. Great to be with you. Welcome back. Welcome back. After this live stream, we'll post up the link to our Discord. We have a Discord server for members only. Even if you stop being a member, you stay on Discord. So in theory, the Discord will keep going and going and going. Please join Discord because right now it's slow, but it's going up. So never give up. Did you know the eyes of a baby stay the same size through their life?
You mean the inside, not the house. Because your eyes is definitely bigger than when you were baby.
I think. Say more, Zaki.
The eyeball.
Maybe it means the eyeball. The eyeball, maybe it's the only part that's fully formed because everything else is miniature.
Yeah.
But the eyeball is fully formed. Look at that, Gene. That's pretty cool, right? You got fully formed eyeballs. Pretty sweet. Right? Beep pop, beep pop. How do you guys feel about learning Portuguese or other languages? I am learning Indonesian. I'm back on track. I'm on a 3-day streak on Duolingo. Thank you very much. So I'm gonna learn Indonesian. Ivana speaks Indonesian. Our beautiful daughter is gonna speak Indonesian. I would say that I would love to learn something like Portuguese. Seems so much easier because a lot of words are the same. A lot of words are similar. I know a basic of French. A lot of words are the same.
Yeah.
Indonesian is like starting from scratch. Indonesian is still A B C D E F G, which is good. It's not like it's Russian or Chinese, which is like a whole new thing. Japanese. So I would like to learn more languages, but I thought I would be fluent in Indonesian like 3 years ago. I'm like, oh, I'll just do it. It'll take me a couple months. It's so hard to learn. It's so hard. Does Ivana know how to speak Chinese? No. Much to the chagrin of Chinese people.
I probably know more Portuguese than Chinese.
We went to China, and Chinese people see Ivana, and they start speaking Chinese. And Ivana would say, I don't speak Chinese. And they would be like, why don't you speak Chinese? What's going on with you? I can give you a couple of classes for free. I teach Portuguese. We appreciate it. But let me do my Indonesian first. If I can get Indonesian down, I will believe in myself. I will say this. When we watch the news in Brazil, we can read the bottom ticker, it seems like, in Portuguese. So many words are similar. You know? But, yeah, it's a long-term goal. Because my Indonesian arc, it's been up at the beginning, and now it's just flattened right out. No improvement. 3 days only on Duolingo. Haha, I'm on a 1,300 day streak from Unicorn. I had like 15 days once, but I've always missed days. But as of right now, I'm on a 3-day streak and I'm committed. I clicked the button. You know the button, Unicorn? You click, I'm committed. Oh, I clicked it. So I'm gonna make it happen. Why is Curitiba better for Canadians than Sao Paulo? Because in Curitiba, the weather is cold enough to remind them of home, but not so cold they need to start apologizing to their jackets. Enrique. It's a good comment. Did Steve have his birthday yet? I did. I'm an old man, 34. A lot of people say 34 is the new 24, so I like that. You guys already ate some queijo Minas and pão de queijo. We have not yet. We did have pão de queijo, but not here in Minas.
The last trip.
Over here we had pão de queijo and in Minas queijo last time. But since we've been here now, we have not had it yet.
In Minas.
In Minas. Although we did have pão de queijo in São Paulo more than a few times. Because muito tasty. How do you say tasty? I say delicious.
Delicia. Delicia.
Delicioso.
Delicia.
I hate delicious. Uh-oh. Live stream over.
What's wrong?
Did you choke on your own saliva?
Hi, baby. You're okay.
She choked on her own saliva. Delicioso. Delicioso. You're still young, Steve. Good. 34 is the new 24. And 37 is the new 17. I like that. We're aging backwards. We're getting younger. So in 3 more years, I'll be 17. Not bad. How old are you?
Oh,
You're 37.
almost.
Almost 37.
Yeah.
So basically, you're almost 17. Sad.
Yeah.
Which makes me a real creep, actually. Now that I mention it. No, can't be 17. I did an exchange program in Canada when I was 15 for 6 months at Ridley College in St. Catharines. Right on. St. Catharines is not far from Niagara Falls, just across the border. Not too far from Mississauga, where I'm from. Put some effort on Portuguese. Since you guys like Brazil so much, Brazilians would love it. True. If we could learn Portuguese and speak it, I think people would love it. I'm 39. In December, 40, says Unicorn. And I don't think I have more than 20. True. Amen. Was Ivana born in Indonesia? Yes. With that logic, Gene is the oldest. Yeah, 5 months is the new 50. Ivana was born in Jakarta, the big city, which, by the way, is kind of similar to São Paulo. I think that's why Ivana loves São Paulo so much. Jakarta and São Paulo have some similarities, but Ivana was born there and came to Canada when she was 12, 13.
Yeah.
How does Indonesia compare to Brazil? Haha, just talking about that. The goods and the bads. I was a little sad to hear your parents have been to Southeast Asia, but are a little afraid of Brazil. True.
Well, for the safety reasons, Southeast Asia is pretty safe.
Southeast Asia is pretty safe.
I mean,
The thing about Southeast Asia in general is they have no drugs.
Yeah, no drugs.
More or less. They're very strict with
There's,
drugs.
especially in Indonesia, there's death penalty if you
Yes.
are caught with.
So they still have some poverty and some crime, but you don't have people on drugs
No.
for most part.
I mean, there's.
Which
I'm
makes
sure
I think
there's
makes
some,
people
but-
feel more safe.
Yeah.
I think it makes people feel more safe.
Yeah.
They're very strict in Indonesia. How does Indonesia compare to Brazil? The weather is similar. The beach, everyone living near the beach is similar. In Indonesia, it's because they live on islands and they live near the beach. In Brazil, it's because they live on the coast.
Yeah.
So it's very beach friendly. It's different that Indonesia is a Muslim country, so it's not
True.
like dental floss bikini. Like you never see that. It's very reserved in the way they dress. Their clothing is more conservative, but the food is totally different.
Well, they got rice, they got bananas, tropical stuff, cassava.
They got the same ingredients really, but the food is different. In
We don't
Indonesia,
eat- we don't
it's
eat beans.
spicy. There's no beans and it's spicy.
Yeah.
And it's rice for every meal in
We
Indonesia.
got some curries.
They got some curries. They definitely do meat, but they do rice and meat for every meal,
Yes.
mostly.
Yes.
Or rice and eggs or roast and tofu, but it's rice for every meal. Whereas in
Yeah.
Brazil, you got cassava flour, you got bread. There's not much bread in Indonesia, honestly.
Not really. We have our own well, we have kind of like salgados is similar.
They have something like salgados, yeah.
Yeah, like we have pastel as well, but the pastel is a bit different.
Mm-hmm.
We have what else? Croquette.
Yeah,
All those salgados, they're a little bit similar,
a little bit similar.
but different.
Also, Indonesians, I think, eat way more fish.
Here they eat fish.
They eat fish too, but also Indonesians eat every part, like brain, guts, you name it.
Yeah.
Like cow brain on the table, right there. Boom, that's a cow brain, and everyone just grabs it. And also in Indonesia, they eat with their hands.
Yes.
So people are
that's
eating
right.
cow brain with their hands. It's not a Brazilian phenomenon.
Yeah, and
What else is similar or different? Indonesia, they got crazy malls.
oh yeah, the malls. are
Huge malls because it's really hot. Because Indonesia is like more or less on the equator, so it's like northern Brazil, that temperature. It gets wicked hot. So they have huge malls that are like you spend all day in the mall, and the AC is ice cold. That's about it. Oh, the differences too. Brazilian has the music culture, dancing culture. It's very physical and kind of not a sexual thing. But in Indonesia, they're not dance parties. They're not playing music.
Yeah, it's not like Brazil. There
It's
are
not like
some,
Brazil.
but not like Brazil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody drinks in Indonesia. Everybody smokes cigarettes in Indonesia. The highest rate of youth cigarette smoking is Indonesia.
Right.
If you're under 20, you're smoking cigarettes. True fact. You can buy at the convenience store in Indonesia. You can buy a single cigarette for like 8 cents or something. They sell singles, and out front of the convenience store, they have a leash, a little chain with a lighter hanging on it. So you can buy one smoke and light it there and walk away with one smoke. If you do that if you're 15 or 18, you know. Do they both have Campbell's canned soup from Zaki? I'm gonna say yes. You get Campbell's soup in Indonesia?
Yeah, probably you can find it in the store somewhere, but it's not very common.
No one's eating it.
Same in Brazil, it's not very common. But
What's
probably.
different about Indonesia and Brazil is Indonesia, everybody is selling food on a cart. There's food carts everywhere.
Yes.
Any street, any park, any place, there's 5 or 7 people selling noodles, they're selling chicken, whatever, some kind of cooked food.
Satay.
It could be a sweet, it could be a dessert,
Fried rice.
fried rice. They're making food and they're selling it. And they wrap it in a leaf or something, and that's everywhere. Zaki can't live without a soup. Yeah, he's looking for soup. I'm only coming if I got Campbell's. That's funny. Jean is so cute. Congratulations. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Steve has become more than a Brazilian drinking a bottle like that. Man, drinking beer from the bottle is the way to do it. A cup is good, but the thing about the bottle is the skinny neck makes it more bubbly, makes it more flavorful. You know? Get a little.
And you can ask about the KKK. The way people love.
Oh! When you said KKK, I thought something else.
Sorry.
I was talking to Ivan about this. In Brazil, they write ha 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 as KKKKK. Well, how did that even happen? It doesn't sound like laughter. Laughter is ha 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 ha, H-A-H-A. In Spanish, they do J-A-J-A. Kind of makes sense. Yeah. But KKK, Ivan and I were thinking maybe it's like maybe that's the idea.
Same in Indonesia, actually, it's also KKK.
Ivana wanted to bring it up because in Indonesia, when you're typing, you type KKKKKK for laughing. Maybe it's because
Why?
it's because you read it ka. Ah. Ka. RK sounds like ka. So it's ka.
Why is it not ha?
Well, Florence says, so when you do ka, you're laughing. Florence, very funny. Ha in Serbia too, right? K sounds like ka.
Same in Indonesia, it's also ka.
Ka.
K is ka.
So ka. Kind of makes sense now. Before I thought it was which I thought that doesn't sound like it. That doesn't sound like it at all. Oh, here's another question I wanted to ask you guys. If you're Brazilian, answer this question. What is the sound of the chicken? Because in Canada, it's cock-a-doodle-doo. In Indonesia, it's kukariu.
Kukuriu. Kukuriu.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Kukuriu.
In Brazil, it's Cocorico. Cocorico. In Romania, it's Cucurigu.
Similar to Brazilian.
That could be a good video. How each country sounds the chicken. Thank you, Tiago. The coolest thing was seeing how you guys have been feeling more comfortable in Brazil since you first got here. You guys need to visit Paraná. Everything is about Curitiba.
Right?
Iguazu Falls are a must-see. Yes. We really gotta make it to Curitiba. Maybe on Monday we go. Don't give up. Or we just fly there. Ivana says, we'll see. Oh boy, I'm in trouble. Cocorico. The co is like caw and cut. Oh, cocorico. Cocorico. We have a children's TV show named after the sound a chicken makes called Cocorico. Wait, Cocorica. It's so hard with the accents, man. The accent is only on the second O's. The first O is no accent. Cocorica, nailed it. Cocorica is the male chicken. Po is the female. Oh yeah, sorry. When I say chicken, I mean rooster.
Okay.
I'm talking about roosters. By the way, what is a hen? So a hen and a rooster are both chickens.
Rooster is male and hen is female.
So what's chicken?
Chicken is general.
Both of them. Got it. Rooster is Cocorica. We miss you in Romania. Hope you bring your mom here and taste real meat. We should do that. We should bring my mom to Europe. Eastern Europe, so nice place. On a road trip, chicken is what you eat. Yeah, chicken is the only one that you eat what is called. You don't eat cow, you eat beef. You don't eat pig, you eat pork. You eat chicken, you see a chicken. It's all chicken.
Right.
Chicken is Farango, got it. Also, chicken is the only animal with no rights. There's not a single religion that doesn't eat chicken. There's a religion that protects every kind of animal, like 7 chicken. Chicken is, nobody cares.
Hindu doesn't eat chicken. They're vegetarians.
Okay, vegetarian. But Hindu really is protecting beef more than anything. Anyway. Rooster is like an arrogant chicken. Boom. Does Duolingo have rooster lessons? Yo, Zachy is funny today. Yo, the audience has been too funny today. Does Duolingo have rooster lessons? That's a great joke, man. To bring that all together, that was great. The audience, Zachy and Florin and everybody else, you guys have really been on a roll today, and I am happy to be a part of it. Arrogant chicken, that was the best. Great joke. A rooster is an arrogant chicken. Is it true the new capital of Indonesia is called Foodkarta? No. This channel is so educational for my dad. Talking about chicken noises. Oh, caramba, dude. You should come to the interior of São Paulo state. It's safer and cheaper. And rich. Ooh, I like rich. Duolingo doesn't, but Drops has animal sounds in different languages. We should get Drops, dude. That's a good idea. That's a good app. Must be an app. Take the train from Curitiba to Mojates. Yes, this was our plan. This is why we had 3 video ideas at Curitiba. It was like first time there. It was the train thing and a food thing. We had all these things planned. And then I thought, am I really gonna drive so many hours? Maybe Monday we just hit it, Ivana. I'm strong. I'm tough. We leave at 7 a.m. We can do it in one day.
Tomorrow is Monday.
Sunday. Tomorrow we're gonna finish this vlog from here.
Okay.
Monday we hit it and we do a 12-hour live stream in the car. We leave at 7 a.m. We hit the live stream. We arrive at 7 p.m. We're still on live stream. Steve, the beer is hot. Get another one. Yeah, that's the problem. The last 2 inches are really just, you gotta really, what was that word before? Grind. You gotta really grind. Would you guys watch a 12-hour driving live stream? The train is worth a drive. You guys should do the Estrada Real route going south. It passes through 3 states. Florian says he'd watch. Curitiba has also beautiful parks. Have you guys heard about the Brazilian movie that made it to the Oscars? Yes. It would be awesome if you guys watched it. It is the subject on Brazilian social media right now. We should do a reaction video to this movie.
What's the movie?
It's called I'm Still Here.
I'm Still Here. Okay.
We should do a reaction video to this movie. You don't show the movie in the things, you get copyrighted, but you do a reaction video to that.
Okay, we do that.
You have to somehow
Well,
get.
if it's reaction, you don't get copyrighted, right?
You can't get around it because you're saying you crazily new, but it's hard to do. You have to talk. In a movie, you couldn't really do it because it's that would bring tons of views. Gringo reacts. Okay, we'll do it, Ivana, and we'll just tell them first. We pause it at 30 minutes. This is what we saw so far, and we'll just talk about it. It's a good idea.
The movie is in Portuguese, no subs.
There's no subtitles. Oh, you can download it. Someone has subtitles. You can put in the end is here. What's it called? I'm still here. I'm still here. English subs. We can lay something over. Yeah, we can find it. Boom, right here. No, there's no subs. We gotta find a way to get subs on because I can't keep pausing and Google Translate. Hold the microphone button on the phone and try to make it happen. You can put an overlay on top of the movie. I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can. In Canada, might have subtitles. That's a good idea, Ivana. That's the kind of thing we can do on our channel now because it's harder to travel a lot with baby. So you just find good ideas that you can just do in your house. Watch that movie, talk about how, that would be good. Boom. Okay, guys, thanks for watching our video. I'm gonna finish my beer and I'm gonna get out of here because 1, I have to pee, and 2, I am so hungry.
Brazilian burger.
Ooh, there's a burger joint right across the street. It's pretty nice.
Is it worth making a video about Brazilian burger? It's different, right? We did the hot dogs. Someone was asking, have you tried Brazilian hot dogs?
Mm-hmm.
It was good.
And Jean has to.
Why is it going?
I'm opening a beer for you guys. Cheers. Yeah, Rodolfo, do it, man. Cerveja, muito bom. Listen, guys, we love you. We're gonna think about Curitiba long and hard, but we have to get there, which we don't want to drive. We know Curitiba is the right answer. We gotta finish the video from this Sapucaí. Santa Rita de Sapucaí. We gotta finish this video tomorrow, which means the earliest we can go is Monday. And then we do a 12-hour live stream. That's crazy.
No,
we
the
do.
road is not good. It won't die.
The data will die anyway. It's not gonna work. We have to capture the 12 hours drive. Would you watch a 10-minute video of me complaining the whole time? Yes or no?
About the drive.
Just complaining about the
long
drive for 10 minutes. Some editing, some music, but basically just me going, God, I'm sick of driving for 10 minutes. Yup, let's do it, says Aggie. Florence, 10 minutes, easy peasy. We definitely watch it. All right, maybe we'll. My dad says all caps. No. Dad, everyone was on the same page until you came along. Look at all caps. No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, Gene, say bye to everybody. We're gonna take off. Can you say your first word on live stream? Can you say, thanks for watching? Can you say, I'm a cute baby? Oh, look at your smile. You're a sweet girl. You're a sweet girl.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you, Pejos. Mwah. Mwah.
Gene, did you just burp on live stream? No burping on live stream. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll think long and hard about Curitiba. We can't promise. Love you. Later.